in the system without losing your deposit. Lost explain contract. Please going ahead. Next, I will talk about the opportunity when you come to our company. On business, academy, home rental, train entrepreneur, create successful business, enable them to have passive income and sustainable abundance from two operations, hire, leasing, and property rental. The second one is marketing and management tools for a modern house. When becoming a member of our franchise system of Dat Lanh company, you will have using the tool, the most modern technology, which is software on the website. The mobile app will designed to ensure that rental business is easier to use. Next, Hải will talk about the level of our service.
Thanks, Will. So our company is a real estate company, so we focus on the services. Then we have the core product is the real estate information, which we provide to our customer with the price, the location, and the buyer or the seller that they want to sell their houses. And we have the actual service, which our customer, which is the service that our customer can use. So we have two of them. We have property trade, so property trade and apartment rental. And for the augmented service, we have for the apartment rental, we have a fully furnished apartment, so our clients just have to move in and live. And for the property trade, we have our staff with over 10 years of experience in the real estate market, so they have negotiation skills that can help you for the selling process. So next we talk about the price.
Now we will talk about the price analysis to determine which strategy that the company used to. The first is the channel price strategy. The disadvantage of our service that we offer to customer the apartment for rent with higher price than the other competitor. For example, we offer Sky Garden for rent with price go from 19 million to 20 million a month, whereas the other competitor, Netherlands, they offer the area town just come from 7 to 15 million a month. The reason why our service choose apartment with high price because of the value the company offer to customer the high quality apartment with high quality in furniture, so that the wooden floor, the high quality in furniture, message up, or luxury and kitchen tools. And next is about the pricing mix strategy. Our service give to customer many choice of apartment for rent. For example, the nice and beautiful furniture with 71 to 100 meter with 13 million a month, and the duplex penthouse with more bigger and the price is 29 million a month. They can choose, the customer can choose the apartment based on the value or the income or the convenience and our standard of living. And the last is about the location pricing. Our service choose apartment with convenient place, so that the Sky Garden is located in Miraculous and it is center of Phú Mỹ Hưng, so it's easy for customer to study or work or shopping. And now we'll talk about the place analysis.
Yeah, okay, so Sky Garden is one of the rental service of the Dat Lanh Real Estate, and it's located in District 7, and it's near District 1, 8 and RMIT University, Dat Lanh University, and many foreign companies like ANZ, Crescent Mall, and Vivo, and there's many foreigners live here. Yes, and it is very convenient. It's very convenient and more convenient than other apartment like Phú Mỹ Hưng apartment of Nam Saigon real estate is located outside, nearly outside of District 7. More specific is Phú Mỹ Hưng, nearly outside Phú Mỹ Hưng, and it's near Canadian International School, restaurant, supermall, and barber shop, and it takes longer time to the shopping mall or foreign company, and about the and it's and they use direct marketing channel like their service goes straight to the customer, no middleman or something, no retailer or seller or something. And to be more specific, this is related to the promotion parts of SIP, so I will leave to present.
Thanks, Juan. And
yeah, about the distribution system, they use sorry, this is my mistake. They use multi-channel marketing. I don't know. I fixed it. Therefore, this occur when a producer set up two or more marketing channels to reach one or more customer, and they use catalogs, telephones, or internet to introduce the service to the customer, or they just use the sales force to introduce the service to the customer. And yeah, it's just and about the number of intermediaries apartment is the specialty product, and it has a very high price. So the products is limited. So it is the exclusive distribution. And move to more important part, the promotion, and just gonna present about it.
Thanks, Juan, and now I will present to you about promotion of our company. That means how we reach our rent to its customer. And first, I call B2B business. We use direct marketing, such as mail marketing and telephone marketing, and the final channel is face-to-face marketing. But how we reach a customer based on direct marketing? First, we keep a good relationship with security of area, and we keep good relationship with a loyal customer. From the loyal customer, we will find more customer from the introduction of a loyal customer, and we will find customer also basic detail, and we will send them a direct email about our company, our projects, our products, and we will negotiate things on the phone or better in face-to-face marketing to direct customer. Next. Okay, how about we expand the customer lifestyle? As I mentioned before, we keep a good relationship with customer security in area. So every day customer have to spend if we are trying effort to contact them. But the more importantly, we are living in online technology. So Facebook, Instagram, and KakaoTalk, and many applications that many users use is very important to you to promote our brand to customer. Let's look at some statistics in 2016. 1.7 billion active users of Facebook in 2016, and a lot of users in Instagram and KakaoTalk also. Therefore, our plan is introduce our brand and promote our brand to customer based on Facebook and active users such as Instagram, KakaoTalk, and lots of next. How about our online advertising? We provide our online website to every customer can access every time, and they can look at some project of us like Sky Garden, Riverside, and a lot of Greenview, Hongbu, Townhouse. And from our website, they can research a company also and research our product, and they can look at the price of the products, and from there they can easy to choose what is best for them or best for their financial. Also, Our supply advisors team also includes 7 people here, and our supervisor team can speak on 5 languages: French, Vietnamese, Korean, Spanish, French, and English also. So, but the most important that's learn from all the company. So let's take a look at our direct competitor, Pacific Land. They are very smart. They provide a lot of events or conference to attract more attract more partner, such as owner of the town and more property in deal also. And the framework they use that attract customers such as financial freedom, start business without knowing how to start, and they use framework sticker. Here example of Võ Phi Nhật Huy, different name in Harry Võ. He chairman of big group, big land real estate, and he is the author of the financial freedom is real estate in Vietnam. And from here, they promote a lot of conference to provide knowledge to their partner to do business with them, and they get more property in deals. Next, look at another direct competitor at Novaland. So look at their website. They construct a Facebook, Twitter, Gmail or something. And in here, a customer also can research company web information, and they can have a lot of contact number, and here they can contact a company anytime they want. But the most special is that the site can be read in every language. From here, other customers if they live in the US or Australia, Laos, or in every country, they can read by Google Translate online website. Next. And another part is very important is recommendation. We recently recommend our products.
I will give you a recommendation about our service to improve more better. First, we should manage service productivity that the manager should encourage our staff to work as a team to be more effective. When we work as a team, we can have more opinion or solution to solve the problem about the marketing or management of our service. And next, that we should manage service the quality. We should send our staff to study Korean language so that we can communicate with Korean who are one of potential customer in our company, and so that we can give valuable information to them and make them satisfied with the service in our company. And next, we'll talk about the price recommendation.
Thank you. Now we will talk about the price recommendation. As compared with the other competitor, the Sky Garden should improve the price and find more potential customer with the higher income. The Sky Garden is located with many university and school, and so it should discount for students for renting their apartment. For example, the Hoàng Anh Gia Lai attract many customer to rent the price just less than 15 million a month. According to the VN Express, the supply of apartment for the rent is continued to rise. Many new apartment was built in District 7, such as Phú Mỹ and Phú Hoàng Anh. So the renting price is cheaper than in Sky Garden and attract many customers. Therefore, the company should just adjust the price to find more potential customer. Moving on to the next slide is place recommendation. So, as a company which is successful and strong reputation, the Sky Garden should choose a good location based on the target market, as we showed before. Also, the Sky Garden should focus on how to make a good traffic generator for customers, such as residential, which is how to give professional information and good advice for customer about the location. That's they really like and want to live in. And next one is business, which is the place or company that they work have to near with their apartment. Finally, shopping is which way that they want to buy entertainment. And now Lim will continue about promotion recommendation.
Here we talk about promotion recommendation, and there are three key elements that it should focus on in order to be success. That is Pareto principle, push strategy, and online marketing. The first Pareto principle claims that 80% of our profit come from 20% of our specific group of customers. So according to Deutsche News, 20,000 Korean is living in District 7. So they are most potential clients for us to invest on. So we should focus on hiring more Korean staff in order to support them. Also, we should use Korean flyers or banners. Second, I will talk about push strategy. As I already said, that Korean is one of the most potential for us to invest, so they tend to go travel. So airport is a good place for us to advise advertising and promote ourselves. Modeling showroom is also a good method for us to promote ourselves. We should maybe we should put some modeling showroom in Vivo City or Crescent Mall, where Koreans tend to come there and they can see us. And finally is online marketing. So that is what if we serve our loyal customer, we should support them by online marketing. So we should create some fan page on Facebook in order to show our care, and we post some status to show our care, and everyone wants to be in a contest, so we should engage on that for more excitement of our customer. Now we talk about our objective. Our objective is we design and create advanced communities with modern lifestyle and facility. So we deliver higher standard of living for us and for society in now and in the future. So we will hand over to Mr. Little to talk about the